Hey there, I'm Amy Burks. Welcome to Inspiration Monday, where having a case of the Mondays means you're kicking booty and loving life. Have you ever had that feeling like your current job just isn't doing it for you? Like you're so at the end of your rope with all the corporate protocols and answering stupid emails and sitting in meetings, and it's just not fulfilling you anymore, even though you're getting paid for it. But you have no idea how to change your situation. If you answered yes to any of those questions, you are definitely in the right place, because I am about to share with you the 5 surefire signs that you have outgrown your day job and exactly what you need to do next to find what fulfills you in life. So if you're feeling like you're ready for a change, but you're just not sure that you'll know how to pull the trigger, you're about to learn exactly how to know if now's the time to pursue that big dream, and what your next steps should be so that you can go after it without having to quit your day job. Pretty cool, right? You know what else is cool? Is that you are definitely not alone in feeling like there's something bigger and better for you waiting on the other side of this unfulfilling career. You know, I spent just about my entire life feeling like I was crazy to think that I was put on this planet to make some sort of a difference. You know that feeling, right? And every job I took in all these varied careers, from selling cars to waiting tables to working in finance and project management, they all left me feeling like, gosh, is this all there really is in life? My clients feel the same way too. That's why we're rebel professionals, right? We see the world a little differently. We know what's possible if we rebel against the traditional way of doing things, and we feel absolutely compelled to go after our dreams. Speaking of big dreams, that is the perfect segue to take us into the 5 surefire signs that you have outgrown your day job. So sign number 1, you've got this big vision of how your life's supposed to be and all that's possible for you, and it definitely does not involve sitting at a desk every day. You know you are on this planet to live out your days feeling happy and free, and you are certain that you are intended to do more. Maybe you've got a specific vision for a business that you want to start, or perhaps it's a book that you want to write. But either way, if this sounds like you, then you've definitely outgrown your day job. Sign number 2, when you're at work, you're daydreaming about being out in the world, exploring and having adventures. You are definitely not moved by sitting on conference calls or attending stuffy lunch meetings or analyzing reports and emails all day. That is definitely not your gig. A new environment calls to you, and so whether that looks like traveling to exotic destinations or just getting the hell out of your office or your house for a minute, feeling stuck where you are right now is a surefire sign that it's time to change things up a little. Sign number 3, you wake up in the morning and you are filled with either dread or ambivalence about the idea of going to your job that day, really, or every day for that matter. You would be so much happier heading into the dentist for a root canal or getting called in for jury duty than you would going to work. Ambivalence and dread are huge, huge signals that you've outgrown where you are. Sign number 4, you procrastinate getting simple things done. Things like sorting email and reviewing documents or composing correspondence. It just doesn't challenge you anymore, so it just sits in a pile and waits for you to get to it whenever you feel like it, which is pretty much never. You need to feel like you're learning and growing, and as far as this job is concerned, you are completely tapped out. Sign number 5, you are so effing bored. Do you know how bored you are? This is how bored you are. You sit and you count how many laps it'll take to walk a mile around your floor at work, and then you walk them backwards. Okay, so now you know what it looks like if you've outgrown your day job. And if you're here watching this right now, then I'm guessing that some of this probably sounds at least a little bit familiar to you. So now let's jump into what you need to do next to find that fulfillment that I know you're after. Okay, first things first, just acknowledge and own that you are over this job. By declaring to yourself that this job just isn't the thing that you're intended to do, you make room in your life for you to figure out what that thing actually is. So we have this tendency to rationalize for the sake of practicality in life. So we say things like, well, this is a good job and I've got good pay and good benefits, so I have nothing to complain about, right? But then we spend our lives feeling unfulfilled and marginally happy and never really allowing ourselves to go after the things that we know we really want to do for the sake of practicality. By honoring the idea that you are intended for more, and by identifying that the place where you are right now simply is not meeting with that intention in life, you are sending a hugely powerful message out to the universe that says, hey, I am ready for my big adventure. Bring it on. So once you've decided that this job just isn't the thing, then the next thing to do is to figure out what your thing really is. So this might be an idea that already exists in your head, like a lifelong dream, or maybe it's just kind of an inkling of something out there and you're not totally sure what it is, so it's going to take a little bit of work and coaxing to zero in on it. Either way, the closer you get to at least the feeling that you want to have when you do find the thing, the easier it's going to be to bring it to life. All right, finally, now it's time to really dive into making your big vision a reality. Now don't run off into Overwhelm City on me here. I'm not suggesting that you run into your boss's office tomorrow and tell her to stick that steady paycheck where the sun don't shine. I'm simply saying that you should just take some baby steps in the direction of your dreams just to get that going. Keep your job for now. Make sure you've got some financial security to give you some stability as you're getting your dream project started. That's what I've done, and it's been exceptionally helpful for me to feel like I've got that stability that I need as I get my business off the ground. Just start with something small and easy that you can do in your spare time. So if you've got a dream of starting a website that's all about wellness and self-care for busy moms, maybe the first thing you do is to buy a domain name. Or if your big vision is to get paid for writing, maybe you start a blog and create a consistent writing process so that you're writing all the time. Maybe you want to become an event planner because you love to plan parties with spreadsheets and streamers. If that's the case, then ask your friend if you can plan her 6-year-old's birthday party next month. Whatever your goal might be, it doesn't matter. Just pick one small thing that you can do right now to start moving you in that direction. Then check that thing off the list and start with another, and then another, and another. You know, the more consistent you can get with those activities, the more little things you're going to get done, and the faster and easier it's going to be to bring that big dream of yours to life. All right, Rebel Professional, those were my 5 surefire signs that you have outgrown your day job and your next steps to finding the fulfillment I know you're after. Now it's your turn to share. Have you outgrown your day job like that perm you had way back in the 8th grade? And if so, what's your first step going to be to move you in the direction of your big vision? I'd love to hear all about it, so tell me in the comments below. If you haven't been there yet, all the best discussions and some amazing resources can be found at my website, amyburks.com, so head on over there for a visit now. So what did you think of Inspiration Monday? If you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it, I would love for you to share with your friends. Please subscribe to my channel too, that would be amazing. And if you want to stay looped in on all the updates and awesome resources I've got to help you build your big vision, plus get the scoop on things that I only share with my community of Rebel Professionals, head on over to amyburks.com right now to sign up for those email updates. All right, Rebel Professional, it's time for you to kick this Monday into gear. Remember, it's never ever too late to go after your dreams. You are intended for more, and I know you have it in you. Have an awesome day.